In the beginning, there was light. But one day, a guy named Edison had an idea, and after many tries, he created the incandescent light bulb. This was the very start of what we might call the timeline of light. The incandescent bulb went through many years of improvements and updates, but eventually the fluorescent bulb was developed, which produced more light more efficiently. As technology improved, the CFL was eventually born. So given that CFLs are a few steps beyond incandescence in the evolution of light sources and significantly more efficient, why are people so resistant to this newer technology? Are people afraid of new things? Do they lack the information to truly understand the benefits of CFLs? Is it a secret conspiracy? In other words, what causes the CFL Conundrum? With this in mind and armed with big ideas and good intentions, a team of fledgling scientists at Indiana University's School of Public and Environmental Affairs set out to try and influence the buying behaviors of consumers looking to purchase light bulbs at a local hardware store and encourage an increase in purchases of CFLs. Because CFLs are more energy efficient than incandescent bulbs, this translates directly to a decreased cost of having the lights on. Combined with longer bulb life, the total cost of using CFLs is quickly dwarfed by the cost of continuing to use less efficient bulbs. Two theories of behavioral influence were used in this experiment. The first was social comparison theory. This is a pretty simple idea. If everyone around you is behaving in a certain way or doing certain things, you will start to compare yourself to all of them and may develop a stronger urge to act in the same way. Most people don't like feeling left out. The second idea that was used is that people who experience and interact with something are more likely to care about it and absorb information relating to it. Studies have shown that children who spend more time in the outdoors learning about nature are significantly more likely to grow into adults that have a stronger connection to and take more active roles in protecting the environment. Little Jimmy spent his weekends hiking with his dad and learning about nature. Now he is Ranger Jim and gets to lead hikes and teach other children about the importance of the forest, plants, and animals and how to better protect them. He loves his job and gets to be outside almost every day among those great plants and animals. This is Jack. Jack loves his incandescent light bulbs. He uses them in all of his lamps and lights. Jack also loves to save money. One day, Jack sets out to the store for more light bulbs. As he is shopping, he sees a sign asking him to join his neighbors in making his community more green and pointing towards the CFL section of the store. Curious, Jack reads the sign and realizes all the money that he could save if he were to switch all of his lights in his house to CFLs. He does love saving money, but he also loves the comfort of his old bulbs and their warm glow. That's when, further down the aisle, he notices a display comparing an incandescent bulb to a CFL and sees that a CFL can have the same warm glow as his beloved incandescent bulbs. He also sees how much money a CFL can save him compared to an incandescent bulb over the same period of time. It is now clear to Jack that CFLs are better in so many ways than outdated incandescent bulbs. He replaces all of his old bulbs with CFLs. He will save a bunch of money in the long run. Years later, Jack still hasn't needed to replace his CFLs. They keep burning bright and saving him money. So, did the fairy tale of Jack come true? Did customers, like Jack, realize the error of their ways and replace incandescent bulbs with CFLs? It is important to keep in mind that the sales data tend to follow an annual cycle. To account for this factor, sales numbers were considered as a ratio. If the experiment had worked, the ratio would have significantly increased. As you can see, this did not happen. But because the experiment was so short, only a month long, it has been extended in hopes of seeing a greater impact on consumer behavior. Future versions of the experiment could improve the visual appeal of the display, making it more eye-catching. Future experiments are all well and good, but maybe you're wondering, what can you do? For starters, encourage your friends, family, neighbors, and anyone else you meet to truly think about how they use energy and what they can do to use less. But more importantly, serve as a good role model by continually striving to reduce your own energy use every day.